boys in our clubhouse getting high. Super fuckers. Everybody wishes we would die. Super fuckers. Here we come like a bomb. Everybody fucking run and hide.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, guys. So if you're going to be watching the podcast, we kind of rip into this guy called the Brutal Bassist a bit. Well, mostly Pan. But I fucked up. Really bad.
You fucked up his scheduling.
Yes. For the first time in podcast history, it's not Pan who fucked up the scheduling, it's me!
Yeah. Way to go.
The Brutal Bassist is currently on tour.
This guy you all don't know about.
And he asked if we could do it on the 23rd, but because I didn't pass that...
Point is, we screwed up and we want to promote his Kickstarter, so links below to that.
We're going to link to his Kickstarter. We'd really appreciate it if you guys listen to his music.
Yeah.
Please. I feel really bad. I fucked up super hard. I'm sorry, Brutal Bassist. Please forgive me.
He had his chance. Well, you screwed up his chance. Now we have one of the writers and the voice of Clarence coming on next podcast, Spencer Rothbell.
I'm sorry I fucked up. This time, the only way I can make this up is if I kill myself.
Yeah. Oh boy, this is gonna be funny.
I have the seppuku knife here.
Oh, wait. You got to do it as the Joker. We got to be the Suicide Squad.
I'm not gonna kill myself.
Fine.
I'm just gonna hurt myself.
Oh.
Really?
Whatever.
Really badly.
Oh, right. He's quoting the Joker.
Oh, fuck. It's a fake knife.
Oh.
It's one of those knives that goes into the handle when you stab somebody, so it looks like you stabbed them, but it's not.
But the handle is shorter than the knife itself. How would that work?
Fuck!
Hey, let's continue, and now back to our regularly scheduled podcast where we make fun of this guy for not showing up, even though it's actually Nolan's fault, as it turns out.
I'm sorry, everybody!
Yeah, sorry we couldn't get this guest you never heard of, but you know...
Stop being a fucking bully!
Hey, it's the Pizza Party Podcast, sponsored by RebelTaxi. Who are you people? I'm Pan Pizza.
Can't sponsor your own show, you fucking idiot.
I don't fucking know anymore. Who cares? Who are you people?
I'm Nolan.
I'm Izzy.
And who's this other person?
I'm Bernie. I make videos about animation and the community around it.
And we were gonna have a different guest chosen by Nolan, but this guest who basically begged to be on the podcast said, "You know what?
Oh, come on, don't do that.
Look, this is bullshit. This person came to you, this person we have never met, just comes to you and says, hey, can I be on the podcast and promote my Kickstarter? And you just said, sure, okay. And then we let him on, except he didn't show up. And then now, what's the point? But do you want to promote his thingy?
Well, yeah, since you were being a bully.
It's like, I don't know this person.
I guess I can do that. So this guy goes by the name of the Brutal Bassist. He was a very nice, chill dude. And he is doing a pledge, which is like a Kickstarter for bands and shit. And he is hoping to get funds raised for his band's newest album. So if you would like to go donate to that, that would be pretty slick. We'll link you to his official Facebook page, and we'll link you to and it'll also lead to the pledge link.
Yeah,
so
links all to that below, to this person we've never met who just asked us to be on the podcast, and he didn't even show up.
Stop being so bitter.
This is bullshit. You just literally let some random jack off into here.
Stop being so rude.
It's like, look, people, if you want to be on the podcast,
that's not nice.
If you want to be on
very nice.
No.
If you want to be on the podcast, just ask Nolan.
Yeah, just beg Nolan, and he'll just like let you in, and then he won't even
fuck off.
He won't even get my permission.
Nice.
He just says, "Hey, Pan, you want to get this guy we've never met who wants money from our fans?"
No. First of all, Nolan's yelled at me because I was like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna bring this guest on," and Nolan's like, "You shouldn't bring guests on someone else's podcast," and then he fucking does it.
I said uninvited. I asked Pan, and then Pan said yes.
I was just like, I don't know, man.
You literally just brought them on without asking Pan. It's Pan's podcast.
Okay, first of all, no, I didn't, you asshole.
Yes,
I asked Pan. He gave me a lukewarm answer, and I go, "Hey, I pre-asked if they're wanting to be on the podcast. I didn't actually bring them on. I pre-asked them to make sure they were interested."
Izzy is a liar.
Bullshit. It's all your fault, Nolan.
Yeah, Nolan, you're in the metaphor I can't think of at the moment.
Yeah. It's all ruined. But hey, who are you, Bedhead Bernie? Who is this person?
I do videos about like animation and the industry and community around it.
For somebody who hasn't seen one of your videos, which one would you recommend?
I'd recommend the newest one. That it's about the Invader Zim film, the original one they planned.
Oh yeah, we have some news for that a little later, but yeah, because there was originally going to be another Invader Zim movie. Well, a first one years ago. And what was it about?
Well, no one really knows what it's about, but what we know from very vague outlines, it was going to be this. There's going to be a whole another season where Dib would chase them around space, and then the ending film would be all the planets working together against a common enemy.
But it
It'd
was
basically expand on the universe.
Yeah, but because what is it mainly that you do exactly? Just like creepypasta videos, or what is it? Like just researching lost films?
I used to do just lost media, but I've kind of started expanding to just general behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And industry related stuff.
Yeah, people, if you ever wonder why I don't really do that many Midnight Society videos, it's because Bedhead Bernie beats me to it, and I'm like, well, great, he already did the video. What's the fucking point? So y'all can blame Bedhead Bernie for doing this.
Whoops.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, because like every so often, sometimes Bedhead Bernie messaged me saying like, hey, Pan, do you want to voice a narrate one of my videos? And I honestly, I'm very lazy, so I never even respond. So it's like, yeah, sorry, bro.
Yeah, I just assumed you were too busy.
Honestly, narration is the worst part of my. I just hate doing narration for my own videos. I don't know, because like I don't know, it requires me to like record once and then record it again this time without the stuttering or whatever I messed up on.
I've tried narrating, but it's like you have to get the right inflection. It's just very difficult.
I mean, I know what I'm doing, mostly know what I'm doing with my narration, but I'm like, I still don't like doing this. This is the least favorite part of video making, that and also waiting for everything to render and upload.
Yeah, usually just you can do that overnight.
It's all a waste. But do you have any upcoming videos?
The next video is going to be about Steven Universe and why it shouldn't be held onto a pedestal.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Because I don't hate Steven Universe. I just think that if you hold it up to a pedestal, it can be criticized. It's basically like if you're viewing it as a kids show that entertains all audiences, it's decent. But if you're looking at it as like made for adults and like made with adults in mind, it's terrible. Like it just doesn't hold up.
Oh no. Well, I still like Steven Universe, but I will admit, like, it's kind of weird that I don't know, all the monsters on this on planet Earth kind of just disappeared during the later seasons, because like every week or so in the early episodes they did fight a monster, and now all those monsters just, where are they now? They're gone. They killed them all already. Now it's just them hanging out and eating pizza or whatever, like the intro says.
Well, they saved the day.
Yeah.
It's all over.
Yeah, I guess it's over.
It's over, isn't it?
It's over.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
we're quoting the song for those of you who don't know. But Bernie, it's glad that we had a guest that could come on, unlike brutal bassist, fucker.
Stop fucking bullying him.
Oh, it's like people remember, if you just want to be on the podcast, just beg Nolan, just give a sob story, just like
Fuck off.
please, Nolan.
But actually show up.
Yeah, and actually show up. No, don't do that, because we'll actually get people who will do that. It's like, great, now Nolan will doesn't have the power to say no. Because sometimes I do get emails of like people saying, hey, you want to promote my Kickstarter? And I'm like, I don't know you. And then it's like, what do I have to do? Make a separate video? I don't freaking know you. Who are you? Leave me alone.
That sounds like work.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's like, what do I get? I don't know you. I mean, I don't. It's just weird, you know.
Do they ever offer you payments?
No.
Well, that's their first
I
problem.
don't know you, and then it's like, what am I supposed to do? It's like, I can't just make a new video saying, hey, go promote this Kickstarter, because if I did that, there's like a bunch of videos. I'd have like 20 videos of like, hey, promote this Kickstarter and promote this thing, and I don't want to like, you know, go off the schedule for my videos, you know, like everything has to be on Tuesday, every single thing. Tuesday a podcast, then a regular video, then another thing. But anyway, you guys want to get into the news?
You guys done fucking bullying me?
This is CNN.
Fuckers.
But news, guys, Emily, Invader Zim is back in it for a 2018 TV movie.
Oh, great.
Nickelodeon's bringing Invader Zim back.
I never watched Invader Zim, so I don't give a shit.
What the
I-
fuck?
It was okay.
The I only know Invader Zim because my friend's grandmother died.
What?
What?
Yeah, my first experience with Invader Zim was my friend's grandmother. I was hanging out with him, and she went to the hospital, and she was on her dying bed, and I was watching Invader Zim in the hospital's like waiting room.
Well, that's fucked up. Ooh.
Invader Zim is funny, you guys. Waffles XD.
Waffles XD.
Dead grandma's lol.
Oh God, Jesus! Way to bring it down, Izzy. Damn, but
Sorry.
shit, it's
Damn.
like, it's finally happening. Like the scene era is back. Like Hot Topic's gonna get more merchandise. Like we're coming back to the 2000s.
As soon as that article came out where it's like Invader Zim's back, the person who owns Hot Topic got a boner.
Finally, their lifeline is back online. But Emily, are you excited for Invader Zim? What the fuck is that? It's Invader Zim, Emily. The show that you like? No, it's the show with Gurr out from.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, what the fuck? Gurr was from a TV show? What? I thought it was just some shitty ass merchandise that I always bought ironically. This is bullshit. I didn't know this was a TV show.
Fucking God.
I'm just glad they're taking advantage of nostalgia.
You're all just ashamed right now. So none of you guys watched Invader Zim?
I watched it.
I watched it. I just told you the first time I started.
I mean, how'd you like it, bedhead?
It was okay.
Well, gee whiz, thanks for nothing.
I'm just glad they're taking advantage of their nostalgia.
Yeah, I mean, like, Nickelodeon had finally realized, hey, let's all cater to 90s and early 2000s kids. Like, next, there's probably going to be a Danny Phantom special or movie.
So many
'cause-
TV films.
Because isn't there already a Rocko's Modern Life,
Yeah.
a Hey Arnold, and Invader Zim?
Yeah, and none of those came out yet, so it's like, hey, can we just slow it down and just release one?
Like, what's gonna happen is if one of them comes out and it's bad, no one's gonna trust the rest of them.
Yeah.
Like, they're all gonna come out at the same time, but if one of them's bad, the rest of them are probably gonna follow that trend.
Yeah,
They're going to do the DuckTales thing?
what is this, Keiji Inafune?
Yeah, it's like they're planning too much ahead.
Yeah, it's like, let's
Well-
let's not get too excited. I mean, like, they planned it. Invader Zim, Hey Arnold, and Rocko's Modern Life, a new special, and none of those are out yet, and we're just like, are they gonna suck? But recently there was a Legends of the Hidden Temple TV movie, based off the game show. They turned this game show and made it into like an Indiana Jones type kids movie on Nickelodeon, like a straight to video one, and it doesn't look good at all. It looks like some typical teen stuff you'd see on Nick.
Well, they took the lore from the game show.
Yeah, which is weird to turn a game show into a story-driven narrative.
Well, you say game show, but like there was lore to the original game show because it was, it was an Indiana Jones based thing.
I mean, I guess that would work, but I heard nobody talking about it, so I assume it was crap.
Probably.
Yeah, it's gonna be crap. Invader Zim is fucking over, and Emily's just sad that she wasted her life on a thing she didn't even know was part of a TV show. So sad. I mean, yeah, I feel like Danny Phantom would be the next one, or maybe Rugrats, because Rugrats was their SpongeBob at the time.
They ruined Danny Phantom with Phantom Planet, so I don't even want a new Danny Phantom thing unless they reboot it entirely.
I mean,
Phantom
and-
Planets.
Danny Phantom's a superhero, so it's like, it deserves to be like recreated like all these other superheroes, a different incarnation or whatever. Like, I wouldn't want a continuation, just a new interpretation or something. Like, but I'm kind of curious. Like, I'm still betting that they're gonna make like some sort of Teen Wolf type show with Danny Phantom one day.
Did somebody say what's Phantom Planet?
Oh,
I just
No,
looked it
but
up.
you can go ahead and
It's,
say it if you
Go
want.
ahead, explain Phantom Planet for everyone at home.
Okay, kiddies. Fuck, I said I've re-listened to podcasts and I noticed I say like and a lot, so I'm trying to eliminate that from my vocabulary.
Too bad.
It's not going well so far.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Look, a reminder to all our fans, y'all ain't shit. Anyway, go continue, Nolan.
Phantom Planet is the series finale to Danny Phantom, and it's the literal worst thing ever.
I mean, when I was working on the Danny Phantom review, like, I was watching that final episode, and, like, I wrote down as I was watching it, and I was like, wow, this is fucking stupid and terrible. Like, none of this makes any sense, and their motives are just terrible, because, like, I don't know, Danny Phantom just has like basically a bad day, and he realizes, you know what, I don't want to be Danny Phantom anymore. I just want to be a regular human, and he gives all that up. And then Sam's like, hey, Danny, I don't care that these superpowers are a curse to you and they bring you suffering. You got to be Danny Phantom. You got to save the world. It's like, and I don't know. It's just,
and it wasn't even out of like, fuck. It wasn't even out of a sense of moral obligation. Sam wasn't like, you had those powers and you had a responsibility. It was more just like, oh, Danny, you're not cool anymore because you don't have these powers.
You used to be cool, Danny. Fuck you.
Yeah, and then he gets them back and Sam says, well, I always liked you for you, Danny. It was just fucking bullshit. Because she clearly said that he needed those powers, and it was fucking dumb and retarded. And
she never wanted Clark Kent. She wanted a Superman. This is bullshit.
Plus, their whole relationship sucked ass anyway. Danny should have been with Valerie. I'm saying it now.
Ouch. Also, Sam was the worst goth of all literature ever. Like, that's a goth even I wouldn't fuck.
Literature?
Well, I don't fucking... out of all stories ever told.
Man, are you fucking retarded?
I'm sorry, but that literature.
I meant to say out of all stories ever told in the history of the world, you know, the worst goth. Like, even I wouldn't fuck her. Granted, she's 14, but that's another reason. Hang on, wait.
That never stopped you before.
No, hang on. Raven is 18. Teen Titans, 18
play
is
that,
teen. It's
play
okay.
that clip from that where Zone says, you know, Pan-chan, the age of consent in Japan is 14.
Okay, going back to that video, look, that was a joke, you know. The character receives repercussions at the end of the video. He gets arrested, so it's totally okay to make.
No, he doesn't.
He gets arrested at the end. The police. It's heavily implied the police are after him.
You don't get arrested. You make the next episode.
Well, it's within the storyline of the Pan Pizza Rebel Taxi canon.
No,
Oh, shut the fuck up. You're so stupid.
I don't fucking know.
if that was
anymore.
true, the next like 5 episodes or so should have been like you in jail and like wearing orange.
What is this?
And your canon is even worse than the Adventure Time and Nostalgia Critic canons combined.
Yeah, this, you know how that would be really hard. You know, if I had to draw everything and have draw myself in a jail cell.
Oh,
And then I gotta introduce the jail
into
cell.
my videos. It's so hard.
And then
It's so hard to draw assets for my video.
I got a comic I gotta draw. I don't have time to draw more stuff for the video. That takes that's already time consuming.
Okay. Speaking of your comic. So there's this Oh Joy sex toy thing where someone made like a cut comic, and someone goes, "Can someone link me to this cut comic?" And then the reply was your comic.
Fuck you.
I laughed so fucking hard.
Oh.
It was just a link to URL's Tumblr.
Loki IRL is not a cuck comic. There's hardly any romance in this stupid story.
I think it was implying that the author was.
Shut up. I'm not a cuck. A cuck would imply that I was married, which I am not, sadly. So, I wonder when Tsundere Girls is ever going to be on this podcast. Because that will be great.
Yeah, she
What were we
seems
talking
cool. I'd
about?
love to have her on.
Yeah, Tsundere Girl. If you saw my Let's Play channel, I have this girl who did a Let's Play with me
Let's still be here.
on Shrek 2 and the Bible game. She's just like, I don't know, Pan, don't.
I just want to go home.
No, don't. That's not how she sounds. No,
I'm trying my best.
Danny fandom fucking sucked. Oh man, Butch Hartman unsubscribed to my YouTube channel, asshole.
Really?
Okay. Someone I was talking with people and they said, you know, Butch Hartman unsubscribed to your YouTube channel, and like I looked on his YouTube thing and see who he was subscribed to, and like originally he was subscribed to several people, including me and Pie Guy Rules, and I checked it again, and it's like he unsubscribed to us. What the fuck?
Well, the good news is he doesn't listen to the podcast. We finally saw. All right. So one thing I wanted to say is, do we really want a reboot of Danny Phantom with Butch Hartman in charge?
No!
Because like, have you seen his YouTube channel? First of all, the guy can't even draw in his own art style 90% of the time.
Come on.
And his ideas for a future Danny was
Izzy,
awful.
we want to get Butch Hartman on the podcast at some point. We can't just antagonize him like this.
Butch,
Yes,
get on
we
the
can.
podcast to defend yourself, you coward.
Yeah, Butch, come out here and show yourself, you fucking pussy. Tell us if you're the bitch or the butch.
You know this is not making it.
No, I'm kicking it in. Fuck everything. Butch Hartman,
shit.
eat shit. No, wait, no, please don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Butch. No, I'm so sorry.
It's just gonna be later. It's gonna be like, you know what, Butch, and then like a different sentence completely, like really nice.
Dubbed over.
You know what, Butch? I really
I love
love
you.
coffee. With
Butch, you
someday."
are a nice guy.
What you fucking are cool.
Not a bear and not a yeti.
Holy heck, that's just confetti! But I don't care, it's super cool then. Button is a beast!
He's apparently subscribed to all these normie YouTube channels because he did a one of those videos where he said, I'm drawing YouTubers in my style, and he just picked like all these normies like PewDiePie or Smosh or whatever.
No. The first wave was like people who aren't even that relevant anymore. They were like old school YouTube. Like the problem I have with the Butch Hartman YouTube channel is that he's clearly trying to like hit like I don't think he quite understands YouTube or young people in general. Like he just seems very much like a dad trying to get on YouTube and be like, yeah, I'm hip. Look, I drew the YouTubes.
To be fair, though, wasn't Butch Hartman always like that?
Yeah, he was never young. He
Trying to be relevant.
he as a child he was known as Dad, just like Dad in the show.
That's where they got the inspiration.
Yeah, he was the inspiration for Timmy's dad. Go to hell, Butch.
Fuck.
No, I'm sorry. Please, just.
Your name is Butch because that's what your career is.
I don't get what's that mean?
What?
Yeah, I don't get that joke.
Yeah, that didn't land. Can we cut that out, please?
No, we're keeping it in, and we're gonna see how the world sees of your failure.
I think more.
That's only
more and
fair.
more artists
The
are just
world
gonna
can see
start
fans.
using.
What'd you
artists
say?
are just gonna start
What'd you say,
using us.
Bedhead?
They're just gonna start using social media because they see the success of other artists
Yeah.
on the platforms, and they're like, "Well, this would be great PR."
Yeah, my
'Cause
favorite.
they want to pander.
My favorite video is where he draws Deadpool in Disney areas. You know, he gets like a screenshot from Disney and draws Deadpool dressed as Elsa from Frozen and stuff. It's like it's so radical. Yeah.
Reminds me of those Spider-Man Elsa videos.
Oh god, all those finger songs you find. Like people in the comments are still confused what are finger songs. Just look up any cartoon like Clarence or whatever and put in finger songs and you'll find a ton of videos of these finger nursery rhymes that go on for 5 hours that parents just leave on for their kids on their smartphones in a restaurant.
I know these because my girlfriend, her roommate has an autistic son, and like he's really into these finger things. I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about, and she finally showed it to me. And yeah, this is a thing.
It's like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, this is the future.
I remember there was a theory about them being like manufactured, and then they would bought a bunch of views on them for money. But I think that was just a conspiracy theory.
No, it turns out they leave this on and kids watch them for 8 hours in a row. Maybe that's what Butch Hartman should do. Just make finger songs out of his characters.
Please cut it out.
No. The world has to know my despise. Well, not despise. We don't hate Butch Hartman. We're just like...
No, cut up my joke, please.
No. Which joke? All right, the Butch joke.
Cut it out. No,
Wait, guys, we are trailing a very thin line here because now Butch Hartman is not just an animator that we're ridiculing, but he's also a YouTuber. And you know the comment section really doesn't like that.
Well, I can't blame them. We dissed on YouTubers for like 3 podcasts in a row this one time. So
It's true.
yeah. So look, he's a cartoonist first and a YouTuber second, so it's okay.
Izzy has had enough commenters.
He unsubscribed to me. He probably unsubscribed to me after I reviewed Dougal, his finest work.
Did he have anything to do with Dougal?
Yeah, he was when they brought Dougal, this European cartoon, to America, they redubbed it and rewrote the script to have pop culture references, and he was the head writer for the redub. And like even in the trailer, it says, from the creator of the Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, you know what? Most likely, that's probably it, to be honest.
Damn, my Dougal video burned bridges with Butch Hartman. I'm so sorry. Damn. Or maybe the time that I discussed Danny Phantom and said season 3 was crap.
That was my favorite season. How dare
Butch
you?
Hartman said Phantom Planet is his favorite episode because it wrapped the series up perfectly. Which is a fucking lie.
Do you think he's aware of all the negative feedback?
Yes. Like, he has to know.
He appears to me as some type of George Lucas figure.
No.
No,
Sort of like
I
Mike
think-
with
I think
Thora.
How dare you?
I think that's pretty accurate.
Oh.
So dense.
Butch Hartman,
There's
I'm
so much
defending you.
going on.
I'm the reminder. I'm the person who's in charge of this YouTube channel, so you can be mad at these guys and not me. Okay.
Also know that he has the ability to edit us out if he really truly wanted to.
Well, look.
And
Okay, I gotta keep all your guys' talk in and leave my stuffs in, and it makes me look better by comparison. So it's okay.
Okay.
Does it? Because I feel like it just.
believe
I don't know. Well, first of all, you just laid this in here, so now it just shows that you're pandering.
No one must know my evil plan.
Pandering.
Oh, I like that. Good job,
so,
Nolan.
you know, I gotta have like the whole, you know, like let these people who are angry at Butch Hartman in, and then and then they'll see I'm the nicer person.
Swoop right in. Just be, hey, it's me, Pan Pizza, and I'm pandering. Yeah.
Butch, I know I don't have 1 million subscribers yet, but you know, you can always be on this podcast, please. You can explain your side of the story and tell these two that they ain't shit, and also I guess BedBead Bernie, because Bedhead's here.
Hey, Bedhead.
Hello.
Bedhead, what's the worst thing you ever said about Butch Hartman?
I don't know. I don't watch many of his shows.
Yeah.
The only thing
He
I
has a
saw
good one.
was that terrible Flash, Very Odd Parents season.
He made because the new seasons of Fairly Odd Parents are done in Flash animation.
Which is incredibly sad.
It doesn't look that bad, but yeah.
It looks that bad. It looks awful.
I mean, the style does translate well to it. I mean,
Right.
it looks bad.
No. Like, you're both right. The thing is that it's shitty Flash animation. So if it involves anything besides like slightly tweening the head, it looks bad. But like as far as like the look of the show, it does lend itself well to Flash animation.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, it looks really bad.
Has anyone seen?
I can't wait for it to be canceled.
Oh, it's on its last leg. But has anyone seen Butch's new show, Bunsen is a Beast?
I saw the crossover short.
Yeah. Oh
with
yeah.
all
Because
of his properties.
we didn't talk about this. Nickelodeon, I'll link this below, but on their YouTube, they made a crossover short that crossed over Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, Tough Puppy, and Bunsen all together in a short, and something about it felt off to me. I don't know why.
Well, like, they actually got the voice actors back, which is like super disheartening for people that are actually fans of the good shows. Because it's like, oh, so, you know, like, oh man, you know, Danny sounds exactly like he did a couple of years ago. Like, you know, obviously it's an adult, but like it felt just right back, you know?
Yeah.
But we're promoting the show with this character. Okay, cool.
Please.
that nobody fucking likes.
Yeah, because like I feel like the problem with Nickelodeon is that most of their shows aim for a younger audience, and they're trying to get like an older audience to watch their shows. I feel because like they're trying to be more viral and stuff. You know, like they have the Nick Animation podcast to promote like their old shows and also their newer shows. But like I feel like people are not interested in the shows that they make. Just like the typical bloggers and stuff who blog about cartoons all day like us. Like, you know, no one really cares.
Well, okay, here's the thing. If you want a YouTube channel to actually want to like do vlogs per episode, you have to have a semi-basic like plot. You know, these slice of life / episode of the weeks where there's nothing happening. What is the point of, say, like making a vlog after every episode of SpongeBob? It's essentially going, well, I thought that episode was funny. I really like this joke. There's nothing to really talk about. But then you have shows like Steven Universe or what's another ongoing TV show, Voltron, things like that, which I guess Voltron doesn't air. But like, you know, you have these shows that have these, you know, mystery elements to it. You know, like Gravity Falls. There was a mystery. There's speculation. We just found out new information. So it's really exciting to kind of like, you know, see if you can figure out what the puzzle is. Like, that's what you need to have vlogs about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
it's exciting to listen to someone talk about that who might be, hearing from a different perspective that you don't have. Listen to comedy and basic shows. It's just learning about their opinion.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. So Nickelodeon, you need like a show that causes speculation. You gotta just have like a character say just the N-word in the middle of the episode, and just like you gotta have debates like saying, "What did he mean by this?"
Give ER his own show.
Pan literally has the worst idea.
Look, that's gonna draw in viewers.
I had the worst idea just now. Give ER his own show where it's a Korra spinoff and he just shits on Korra the whole time.
Oh.
It'd be classic.
Yeah.
Be better than the actual show.
Oh.
No, what about the Predator show that Pan liked?
What was the show? What?
Your Predator idea?
The Maya Hansen versus NBC's To Catch a Predator idea. The one where I dress up as a. Never mind. That was in the last podcast. I was like,
I love how it involves you dressed up as. Like, before it was like anyone else, but now it's like, oh yeah, you dressed up as Emily or Stephanie or which one?
I can do Emily and Stephanie.
Oh, Emily and Stephanie.
That's not how we sound, you asshole.
Stephanie, you're a faggot. Go kill yourself.
Oh, okay. What the fuck? That was rude.
Hey, Emily, you go kill yourself too. Nobody wants you.
Rude.
All three of you know that Pan is the only child your parents love because he brings in YouTube money. You two are fucking worthless. You guys are disgusting heathens. You're nothing but symbiotic parasites that feed off Pan's YouTube money. You guys need to go kill yourselves. I'm sick of you guys on the podcast. I'm done. Go. Leave. Be gone.
Fine. We will, asshole. Fuck.
The evil is defeated.
Oh, you scared them off. Now they're not going to sing a song at the end. Great.
So did anyone listen to that teaser for Invader Zim where they got the voice actor back?
Invader Zim is back! Hot dog! Because they released some audio tracks online of Invader Zim talking, and there's no animation, it's just them talking, and that's all it is.
I'm being serious.
But I like your voice. It's funny.
I'm not being funny. I'm being, terrifying and spooky.
Ooh, okay.
Soon your world will be... Nope, you ruined it, girl. Nice going. Ah.
They also, the Instagram for one of the voice actors has a bunch of pictures of them all recording lines.
Yay. But you know what I want from the new season of Invader Zim is I want to see Dib do the dab. It's got to happen. Like, people, hashtag Dib do the dab at Nickelodeon. We got to make this happen. Dib has to do the dab.
Actually, bring Emily and Stephanie back. They're way better than you.
No, let Emily and Stephanie cameo. They're fans of the show. They deserve to be cameoed. You yelled at them. They deserve something nice for them.
Invader Zim has a lot of terrible fans. So, I was sifting through InvaderCon footage, which was the convention they held for the 10-year anniversary, and there were just a bunch of terrible moments. Like during the Joan and Vasquez panel, someone just went up to him and made a rape joke.
What the fuck?
Right to his face, and it was just to Joan and Vasquez. It was an alone panel, a single panel.
How did Joan respond?
It was hard to hear him because the audience was booing.
Oh, damn it, Emily! You can't tell those kinds of jokes anymore.
That's why Emily is banned.
I think he just passed it off though.
Oh, yeah, if only Tumblr was around during the early 2000s, then we could have seen just how terrible the Zim fandom was at the time. It would have been a great time to be alive. But at least that era is still alive within Emily and Stephanie. Yeah, so is anyone excited for Invader Zim coming back? Because we got other news.
No!
Oh, okay. All right, so in other things that are back news, Rick and Morty returned on April Fool's out of surprise. Adult Swim just played the new the first episode of season 3 that hasn't been released yet on April Fool's night 4 times in a row, so people can catch up and watch it. And what sucks is that it overlapped on Samurai Jack, so we didn't get a new Samurai Jack last week. It was bullshit. We had to wait another week for a new Samurai Jack.
Which was worth it.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it because I shouldn't have to wait a week to watch an episode that was scheduled to release that fucking day.
I met sweetheart that the new episode of Samurai Jack was worth the wait because it was good.
Yeah, but okay. No,
I did.
I shouldn't
Sorry.
have to wait for the episode that I was expecting to air on April Fool's. This is
Listen, sweetie cheeks.
Yeah.
Check your privilege and facts. It's not my job to educate you. Unsubscribe.
It's like they play the same episode of
my
Rick and
impression
Morty
of Butch
4
Hartman.
times in a row. I at least play Samurai Jack once that night. Come on.
I just think they should have at least had it. Well, okay. So ratings wise, it was a really bad stunt because like they got hype. For example, the Rick and Morty episode has like was been shared on Facebook. I think one episode leak of it, or not leak, but upload got 5 million views within like a week. So like overall, it did really well to the point to where McDonald's might be actually bringing back the sauce for the new live action Mulan movie.
Oh yeah.
Just because of the episode?
Oh yeah, because like if in this episode of Rick and Morty for season 3, Rick talks about this Szechuan sauce that was given out as promotion during the Mulan movie from like 20 years ago, however long it was ago, and like suddenly everyone online's just like, we got to try this sauce. I want this new sauce, and now McDonald's is considering bringing it back. And I never tried that sauce. I remember the toys for Mulan, but not the sauce.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Yeah, I'd like to get a 10-piece McNugget and a bunch of the Szechuan sauce, like as much as you're allowed to give me. In 1998, they had this promotion for the Disney film Mulan, where they created a new sauce for the McNuggets called Szechuan sauce, and it's delicious. And then they got rid of it, and now it's gone. This is the only place we're gonna be able to try it. It's in my memory.
Rick, you're doing this bit while your brain is melting.
Okay, all right.
But however, there was a lot of people really upset by the fact that there was no Samurai Jack. I don't think anyone really expected to watch Samurai Jack.
I did.
Because, well, okay, first of all, Adult Swim always does something for April Fool's Day. So you might have saw Samurai Jack with like googly eyes or something. Like it would have been worth watching. It would have been bad.
Well, they wouldn't have done that because like they did that. They had 2 pranks for April Fool's. Hang on, the day before April Fool's, Adult Swim, what did they do? Oh yeah, they just had like a laugh track, like a Seinfeld music added, and like they distorted everyone's voice to be more robotic for April Fool's the day before, and then on the actual April Fool's night, they do this Rick and Morty thing at the price of not getting Samurai Jack. Like this could have been a great night, but no, they had to do one good thing and do one bad thing, and it just.
Would you really
everything.
honestly want to watch Samurai Jack for the first that particular episode for the first time with some kind of April Fool's add-on on top of it?
They weren't doing it that night. They were doing it the previous night.
They would have done it. If Samurai Jack would have aired, it would have been
They have
a
artistic
joke
integrity.
Thing. No, they don't.
It's Adult Swim. They do things no one else does.
Right, air Rick and Morty out of order really quickly.
Yeah.
But anyways, the ratings took a big hit. So now Rick and Morty, like permanently season 3 has like 500,000 views as premiere compared to the other stuff. So it has this like the small little blemish. Granted, it was April Fool's Day, and hopefully the people in charge realize it was a April Fool's Day stunt and don't just like see that as like disheartening views.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It reminds me of when South Park, instead of airing the episode where they would find out who Cartman's father was, they just aired a Terrence and Phillip episode.
Yeah. I just love how Rick and Morty pulls these types of esoteric jokes that only some people will get it, but like making this Szechuan chicken sauce for McDonald's like a major plot point, I guess. Like, and now this is encouraging people to like bring this sauce back, and like I want Rick and Morty to do an episode. Well, I want somebody to do an episode on Hot Cheetos asteroids. It was basically Hot Cheeto chips, but in like a canister, and the chips were shaped like poofy balls and stuff, and like I wanted them to bring that back. It was my favorite chips, and now they're gone forever. But maybe someday some TV show will make an esoteric joke about it and they'll bring it back.
Reminds me of Justin Roiland's tweet where he stated he wished that he had enough cultural influence just to bring back the sauce.
They're bringing it back. Like McDonald's said, they're thinking about bringing it back. Like, just bring it back now. It's like, it's just sauce. Whatever the sauce is made out of, just bring it back, because I have no idea what it tastes like.
It's free promotion.
I think on eBay the sauce like went on, like people who had just like it laying around or whatever put it up on eBay, and I think a couple of them went up like a couple of thousand.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody actually pays for that. Like when it comes the time to pay for that stuff on eBay, I think people just don't hit the pay button.
Bastards.
Hang on, McDonald's sash. I can't even spell it. I want to look it up on eBay.
Yeah, I was just gonna type Mulan sauce.
Mulan sauce. Give me Mulan sauce. Buy it now, $1,000. Yes. It's teriyaki dipping apparently. Oh god, yeah, it's going for 400, 5,000. There's a t-shirt that just has the fucking sauce on it. Who the fuck had access to these things? Who's keeping these things around?
Well, I found some that it's just like 99 cents, free shipping, just bid now. No one's bid yet.
This is sad.
Scalpers. They're gonna buy them and then resell them for a higher value.
I don't want any expired sauce. I want the real deal. Did you guys have any favorite like fast food things that they don't sell anymore?
Wait. This one, 1998 McDonald's Schwartzon sauce. $222 starting bid. You can buy it now for $404, but it comes with a free Mulan doll.
That's an extra deal.
I miss the volcano burritos from Taco Bell. And shake 'em up fries, yeah.
Shake 'em up fries, yeah. Basically, you put your fries in this bag, and then you pour some like cheesy powder in the bag, and then you shake the bag, and then it's just cheese-covered fries, and it's freaking great.
I remember those commercials so well, too. Everybody was so excited to put the fucking cheesy powder into the goddamn fries, and you shake them up, and it tastes so
and now
good.
It's over. Like, we're never getting that back. Unless Rick and Morty saves us. Like, now Rick and Morty will soon, in 10 years, will just become this TV show that exists just to bring back old types of food that they don't sell anymore, and this is all its existence will amount to.
There's something new shaking at Burger King. Introducing Shake 'em Up fries. Just dump in your fries, add as much cheesy flavor as you want, shake, and eat. Sold separately only at Burger King. Rocket Power is racing towards Burger King. Coming Monday, and every Big Kids meal, you can get a righteous Rocket Power figure, each with a special stunt stick for doing extreme tricks. You can collect all 4. At BK, you got it.
Well, I mean, if they continue doing the same gag, the novelty will wear off, and I don't think it would work a second time.
Come on, it's got to happen. No, we got to bring back Hot Cheeto asteroids. It can't be the end of it. What do you guys want to get into the next new? Oh yeah, you know what Cartoon Network did for their April Fools is they got all the episodes that they were gonna air on that day, and they just added googly eyes to everything, even the promos. And there's occasional moments where like characters would pop into other character shows, like in Gumball. Outside a window, there would be like Uncle Grandpa and Mordecai and Rigby walking around. And it's like, this was a lot of effort to go for April Fools and something that not many people will be watching, possibly. I mean, not many people will be recording. I don't know, it's weird how much effort they put into the April Fools on Cartoon Network. Because, like, there's a scene where Raven is wearing glasses for the whole episode, and she has the googly eyes underneath the glasses, so it's like they went through the extra effort to give her another pair of glasses over it.
They could have used that money to fix actual animation errors.
No, Powerpuff Girls is fucked. Those animation errors aren't gonna save it, you know? It's fucked. Where would you fuck it? Right there. That's where you'd fuck it. But you guys want to get into the next bit of news?
No. You know what? No. I'm sick of the fucking news. It's always the same goddamn thing. Hey guys, did you hear about this animation news? Hey, what do you think, Emily and Stephanie? Fuck that.
They're gone, okay? You scared them off. They're not coming back.
I'm proposing a new segment to the Pizza Party podcast.
Go on.
I suggest that we take the time to discuss some great animation things that have happened. Okay. Not news, but just animation things that we like.
Go on, Nolan. Tell us what happened.
Not what happened, just stuff that I like.
What do you like in animation, Nolan? Come on.
I really like the shelling sequence from the 1995 film Ghost in the Shell.
Wow, that's really topical.
I was watching the
movie nobody gives a shit about, especially not in America, because
I was watching the live-action Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett Johansson, and I thought they recreated the shelling sequence very well, and it made me appreciate the old one even more. So,
Boss
fuck
Baby.
You.
Yeah, did anyone see Boss Baby?
I heard it was decent.
I'm the only one here who actually watched it. I was like, I'm not watching this, but my mom wanted to see it, so I'm like,
yeah, and we're not repeating this shit again. So I saw Ghost in the Shell.
Fine, talk about Ghost in the Shell.
I thought it was okay, a little below average, but overall okay. The twist at the end wasn't that great because they didn't really run with it or anything. They were just like, this is a thing.
Yeah, I heard about the twist and I'm like, wow, you guys are stupid.
Here's the spoilers for the new Ghost in the Shell. Not that any of you probably give a shit.
Spoilers for Ghost in the Shell, the live action movie. Skip to
58 minutes, 10 seconds.
It turns out Scarlett Johansson was Asian all along.
Oh my god. You mean all the people who said that she can't be Asian, she's a robot, are wrong?
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Oh my god.
You guys got pranked by Rupert Sanders.
Shit, Rupert Sanders, Rupert my Sanders.
The twist is that the shell is white, but her ghost is Asian.
Oh shit, she's a white girl living in a Japanese girl's body. Or something like that.
A Japanese girl living in a white girl.
She's a reverse banana.
Which could have been an interesting twist had they fucking commented on it or done anything. But it's just treated as a plot twist.
Yeah.
And nothing more. It's not used for any commentary. It's not used to discuss anything. It's just there just to have the sake of a twist, which I thought was stupid. It's interesting, but they don't do anything with it, which is why I say the film is a little below average, because everything else in the film is fine and serviceable. Some of the shots they recreate from the anime look really good, but ultimately it's not interesting, and it's just, yeah.
So
I would love to comment on this, but being a social justice warrior, feminist, whatever, blah blah blah.
Shut the fuck up and comment.
Shoving your agenda down our throats. Oh my god!
About us. Fuck. Izzy, speak your mind.
Holy shit, Izzy, what is your problem today?
You don't
No, the comment section hates it.
Who gives a fuck about the commenters? Say what's on your mind. Bitch.
Don't call me a bitch.
Bitch, say it.
No, please don't.
Say it.
Okay. What I was gonna say was, so it's an Asian woman in a white woman's body. It's literally whitewashing. Like it is
the whole point of the twist. They stole her identity. They literally say that in the trailer.
No,
they
okay.
didn't say stole it.
No, okay. Let's explain what happened in the movie, because essentially what happened was at the very end of the movie, it's revealed that a Japanese girl died. They scooped out her brain, they shoved it into a white girl robot body, and now that's the twist. She was a fucking Japanese girl the whole time, and her brain was scooped out like the end of that fucking.
They stole her identity and made her their fucking like weapon, and then she's like,
"Oh, I guess she had to be Asian because like that's how it would work. Because like all Asians look the same, so that's the only way the audience would know."
It's like out of Jimmy's head.
Oh my god, you're right. They ripped off out of Jimmy's head. This is.
But you know what's the saddest thing about this whole thing is there's going to be someone in the comic section who's going to be like, not ours, but in like the videos and whatever, it's going to be like, it's okay for her to play a white woman. It's part of the story. It's okay.
But they wrote the story.
Right.
That's like saying it's okay for Superman 64 to fly through rings. They made the game to fly through rings. That's the point of the game, is to fly through rings. It doesn't mean it's a good thing.
I would argue that it would be okay if they actually commented on the twist or actually done something with it, but they don't, which is fucking annoying.
So it's more of a
It's just treated as a stupid. It's just treated as a story twist, and it's not used for any commentary or any sort of comment on identity or anything. But they don't fucking do anything with it, and that's why it's so frustrating.
It needs to have the twist shown, and then it immediately jump cuts to Jurassic Park with the guy with the awe face taking off his sunglasses.
Oh shit! Yeah. Truthfully, I don't really care about this controversy. I'm just like, that's stupid. Like, I think it would be more respectable if they didn't do that twist, because it's like, I don't know. It just seems like you guys are fucking stupid. Honest to God, like I mean, Speed Racer. People like Speed Racer, and sure, it was whitewashed, but that was a good movie, so people can forgive it. But like something like Dragon Ball Evolution, that was a shitty movie. But like since they whitewashed Goku, well, he's not really whitewashed because he's a Saiyan from another planet. But anyway, since he's whitewashed, it's just like an extra, just like spit on you moment. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm such a whore, now spit on me. It's just like that. They just fucking spit on you. Because Speed Racer at least was a good movie, at least to some people. I don't know. It's very mixed. I wish the movie was shorter, but you get what I'm saying. I don't think I'm not sure.
It's just sad because Ghost in the Shell is probably the best anime adaptation we have, and it's not even that good. Like America, you guys, What are you doing?
Look.
What are we doing?
One day we're gonna get a good incarnation that besides Speed Racer, you know.
I'm actually really excited to see the Sword Art Online live action TV series. If only because I feel as though we have a chance to make it better because the source material is already garbage.
Oh well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean,
no. Here's the prospect with the Sword Art Online live action show. It's either going to be worse than Sword Art Online, or it's going to be better, and either result will be as entertaining. Because there's no way they're just gonna recreate it 1-to-1.
Oh, I don't know. Is this like live action in Japan or America?
It's an American live action TV show of Sword Art Online.
Oh, amazing! Fuck, what channel is this gonna be on?
I have no idea. I'll Google right now.
It's probably never gonna happen. But this reminds me, Japan's making a Full Metal Alchemist movie, a story, Full Metal Alchemist, which takes place in Europe, and everyone's Japanese, and it's like, can nobody get these things right?
Like if there was ever anime that should have been adapted by America, Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Would have been great. Would have been a great choice.
It's Europe. No one will complain. Well, I'm sure people will complain if they didn't, you know.
Well, of course people will complain because apparently everything in anime is Japanese.
I mean, I think one Japanese anime that would translate well to America was one Cowboy Bebop, but that never happened because Keanu Reeves was going to be Spike Spiegel, and after watching John Wick, I'm like, can we please bring that back? Come on. But also Black Lagoon, because that would just. Then again, I don't know about Black Lagoon because I feel like it would just turn into just some generic action movie that people will forget about.
Cowboy Bebop movie in the right hands would be fantastic.
Yeah,
but nobody would
that'd be awesome.
do it.
But you know,
I think a lot of animes could do really good English movie live action adaptations. There's a lot of really good ones. It's just I think the biggest issue is that like when they make the movies, they're not making the movies for the fans of the series. They're making it for the general populace. So they feel like they have the unnecessary need of changing plot details in hopes that the generic Joe who watches,
Transformers,
Fast and the Furious and shit like that will want to watch it too.
Yeah. Not everybody's seen every single movie ever made, so you got to make a story that's self-contained. You can't just pull a World of Warcraft where unless you played the games and know the lore, you're just like, what the fuck is this stuff? Who's this guy? What the fuck is all that?
But like, you take things like Scott Pilgrim, which did okay, but it didn't do well enough.
It bombed.
Right. Well,
it made up for it in DVD sales, though.
Yeah, it's a cult favorite now, so that helps it.
But the thing is like Scott Pilgrim is that same genre of like, the same people like Scott Pilgrim tend to like anime as well. And if that movie did poorly and that was, already an English adaptation, I could see why Hollywood would be kind of a little, I don't know if we can just,
Yeah, it's very niche, so that's the problem.
I looked up the article about the original Sword Art Online live action thing, and there's been nothing since. But there is this snippet. A release date has not been revealed for the series, but Skydance, who
sounds familiar,
Skydance Media required the rights, and they said, and I quote, they plan to fast track the show's development. In essence, they're going to rush this thing out the fucking door.
Oh, sweet. This is going to suck. Skydance. That sounds like a legitimate company, Skydance.
Let's look up Skydance.
Let's see. Skydance Media. Life, recently. Grace and Frankie. I'm checking on their official website.
Jack Reacher.
Oh, the upcoming Baywatch movie starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Okay. I actually legitimately think that... I don't know anything about Baywatch, but I enjoyed that trailer.
Yeah.
They also did Star Trek Beyond, Mission Impossible, Terminator Genesis.
Yeah, but those are movies, and this is going to be a TV show, so let's see how hard the budget's going to be cut. And also, let's face it, the Terminator franchise is fucking dead.
I'm really excited to see how this Sword Art Online series does. I'm really not going to lie, I'm legit excited. Going back to the Ghost in the Shell twist super quick, because I just saw the Out of Jimmy's Head picture. They do rip off Out of Jimmy's Head because in the movie she hallucinates like memories from her past.
Is this one of those things where none of this is really happening and it's just a dream?
No. She just like hallucinates parts of her memories, and they're called glitches in her head because her shell is like not interfacing with her brain properly.
Yeah.
There were some things that they did in the movie that I liked better than the original one. Like they had her take medication to like keep her brain from rejecting the shell.
Mhm.
And they also fuck, what was the other thing they did? Never mind. Fuck it.
But I just want to say, like, you know, learning about the twist, like, you know, this movie could have just been fine. Well, been more acceptable if they didn't have that twist at the end. But you know what? I just want to just say, like, I never say this word. Like, it's been like 3 years since I've said this word on a video. Like, I don't feel like I should say this word. But I just want to say that twist was retarded. There. I fucking said it.
God damn it.
It is honest to God that type of word of how stupid. They didn't even need that. It's just
retarded
stupid.
Isn't even that edgy anymore. Look, seriously.
It's a new millennium. We can't say those words anymore, okay? And I pulled the trigger.
Don't be retarded, Pan.
Shut up. Look, I said it once.
I was gonna say.
Now I have to go on like a 3-year hiatus until I'm allowed to say it one more time. You know, it's like a nuke you drop, you know? You can only say it once, and it's like, this is what I'm going to use it on. I'm going to use it on this. And that's what I use it on, because it's stupid.
While Pan is over there being retarded, I was just going to say, a lot of people have been commenting about Ghost in the Shell, like people from Japan, and they commented about Scarlett Johansson being cast and the twist, etc. Mm-hmm. They don't really seem to mind her being in the role because they, God damn it. They really don't care because they actually like her. They like Scarlett Johansson because they like the Avengers movie, so they didn't care. But when the twist came about, they were like, "Oh, that's awkward." Because some actors also commented about the way she interacted with her mother, because in the movie, Makoto meets her mother, and the mother acts like an American mother. An Americanized mother who's very sweet, inviting, etc. When in Japan they're more rigid and they aren't as affectionate, etc. Oh. And this is mostly conjecture on my part from repeating an article. I'll try to find it so Pan can link it, but essentially what they were saying was they just thought the twist was very poorly done. Oh. Which it was. I'm not saying it isn't.
Like this movie could have worked, but they had to put that twist at the end, and it sucked.
The worst part is I feel like they were trying to be clever.
Meta.
Yeah, meta. Except they didn't. They were too they had too cold feet to actually go through with it. Like to actually comment on it and say like, shit, I'm really not doing well with this thing. But they just got cold feet and they didn't want to comment on the racial thing too much, so they just said, oh well, here's the twist, and they don't elaborate. Like, I'm repeating myself at this point, but I actually would have liked the twist had they done it well, is what I'm saying. And if you want to call me racist, fine, I don't care. I'm honestly above being like upset about people calling me racist on the internet.
Yeah.
But I'll try to find that article right now.
Oh, what a dumb twist. Wow. But yeah, I hope the producer of Ghost in the Shell is proud, because I dropped the R word for that, you know? Could have worked, but no. You just fucked it up. You were almost out the door, man. You pulled a Bill Cosby. You were almost out the door. You're almost done, and you fucked up at the last 10 minutes. Nice going. Way to go. You dumb fuck. But hey, let's talk about Boss Baby.
This Friday, I need upsies.
That's not right.
Get ready.
I'm on a mission, and you're going to help me.
For the brother of all comedies.
How do we get past the guard?
DreamWorks The Boss Baby.
You mean, let's listen to you talk about Boss Baby.
Yeah, okay, because I thought this movie was going to be a piece of shit. Like, I did not want to see it, but my mom wanted to see it, so it's like, okay, let's go watch it. And I thought it was actually really good, because, you know, all that stuff in the trailer, that's basically the first 20 minutes. The whole movie goes into a completely different direction. It's just such a freaking strange movie. Like, I was trying to explain it to Nolan a week ago, and I was just having trouble, because it's just like, what the fuck is all this? This is, I don't know, it's cool. I thought it was entertaining, and just how weird it got, you know? I feel like in a few years, it'll become the next B movie, and everybody's gonna be making stupid memes about how weird this film got. Yeah. But I thought it was enjoyable, you know? Yeah. I mean, you guys have no interest in seeing it, right?
Not really.
No. I mean, it was good. You know, Alec Baldwin pulled the role off fine, really well, and like there was a lot of nice nuances to his animation and stuff. You know, But one thing that I noticed is like there's a scene where Boss Baby picks up a magazine and Mr. Magoo, this old Oupier, I forget, cartoon character, is on a magazine, and I'm thinking that they're probably going to make a Mr. Magoo movie because it could be like an Easter egg where they hint at a future project DreamWorks might be working on. Because in Despicable Me, one of the girls was wearing a Lorax on their T-shirt, and they went on to make a Lorax movie and stuff. So I'm thinking there's going to be Mr. Magoo.
They're trying to Pixar it.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Basically, or like Finding Nemo was in Monsters Inc. Like the little toy Nemo. Hinting at their future projects, so
No, every Pixar movie has, besides I think Toy Story and Bug's Life, almost every Pixar movie has a cameo or Easter egg of the next movie.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm betting it's gonna happen. So you all just wait. When a Mr. Magoo movie gets announced, you all can thank me for guessing that right. Yeah. Whew. But yeah. So Boss Baby. Does anyone care? It was better than the fucking Smurfs movie that nobody watched. At least that's what I've heard. I didn't see the new Smurfs movie.
Wait, it came out?
Yeah, the Smurfs movie came out a few days ago, and nobody saw it. It didn't get that much promotion, and I heard people's theaters were empty when they went to see it.
The animation looked good.
I mean, to me, that new Smurfs movie, The Lost Village, it just looks okay. There was nothing really that grabbed me.
There was a lot of Plant 4, which I liked.
Yeah, but
I got excited because it's got a lot of really cool voice actors voicing the Smurfs.
You really shouldn't have said I got excited after I said that.
I was trying to talk about like Danny Pudi being Brainy Smurf. That made me excited.
Yeah, but Smurfs. I mean, it just looked okay. Like if I never seen the Smurfs movies, but like if I were to have the option to watch Smurfs The Lost Village or one of the live-action Smurf movies, I would pick the live-action Smurf movies because at least that looks terrible and I can make fun of it. But this just looks okay, and from the reviews I've heard about it, it didn't get that many interesting reviews, so it's like, whatever. And I guess like Sony just dumped it out just to like, they knew it was a bomb because like nobody in America cares about Smurfs. Other countries do, but not here. So they just dumped it up right next to Boss Baby, the week after Boss Baby, a DreamWorks film, their competition, and they're just like, whatever, who cares? Yeah, but I guess one final bit of news, Netflix is making an R-rated animated film with the team behind Archer. So one of the co-creators who also created Frisky Dingo and C-Lab and stuff, and also Phil Lord and Chris Miller are producers, which doesn't mean shit because they produce literally everything, and not everything they touch is made of gold, as we learned with Son of Zorn, apparently, what Izzy said.
Yeah.
But apparently this Netflix original movie is they say the project is described by Deadline, which first reported on the news, as an R-rated revisionist history tale about the founding of the country. Channing Tatum will voice the lead, George Washington. So I'm expecting it to look like Archer or something in that style.
I mean, yeah, all the shows you named have the same kind of, puppeteered animation.
Yeah, so it's going to be a dumb, raunchy comedy, which I'm sure it'll have good dialogue, hopefully, or not. I don't know. So yeah, Netflix announced that, but we don't know when the release date is. I think they said 2018, but I'm not sure. And I'm not going back to check it, but you guys want to answer some questions?
Sure.
Yay.
Sure. Let's do it.
All right, you guys want to get water or anything?
Nope.
Let's.
Okay.
I'm reading this interview with the Japanese actresses, and it's really interesting.
What do they say?
They honestly just think the whole twist is funny because just because of the way they also discuss how in most American movies they ask like people playing like people from Japan or in Japanese countries to act American when it would be really different. Mm-hmm. They discussed how Motoko should have felt ashamed to see her mother again, etc., and how there would be no hugging and it would just be intense stares and like crying and sobbing, but there wasn't any of that, which is fair and completely on point. Mm-hmm. And they just discuss how they also felt bad for ScarJo because they were like, ScarJo was probably lost. Okay, hold on. So I'm a Japanese woman. I used to be. Wait, I am. I talk to my boss, Takeshi, in English, even though he speaks to me in Japanese. Which was the thing, by the way.
Oh yeah, because like one of the characters speaks Japanese throughout the whole thing, and they
Yeah,
just
but
they
he's
have
played by
subtitles
Beat Takeshi, so
for no reason.
yeah.
But questions, if anybody has a question or comment, be sure to type out the word question in the comments so it's easier to find and post them in the YouTube comments of this video. And our first question is, Antonio Vidal says, question, can you say pendejo? Okay, next. Foxy, question, what are your thoughts on esports? What do you guys think of esports, guys? Is it the stupidest shit ever or interesting?
It is really stupid, honestly.
Rude.
I respect that fighting games like are so technically like are designed so technically and deeply that there's a lot you can do with it. And I admit that it's really cool to see that there was this one esports video where this guy in Street Fighter, there's this technique where if you do a certain button combination, you can like parry or something, and you can like not take any damage, but like your meter. I'm butchering this to Kingdom Come, but the point is, this guy had like this combo attack, and they were going in for the kill against this guy who was Chun-Li, and they had little health left, but they parried like 20 attacks in a row, which is really fucking hard to do. And then they do their special move and knock that guy the fuck out with little health left, and the whole audience just went fucking berserk. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But I honestly also should clarify that I think sports in general are fucking stupid. I don't think they're fun to play. I don't understand why people would like watching them when you could go out with your friends to a park and play.
Well, I don't know. Well, people are interested in different things, so I mean, I can't criticize someone for liking sports and whatever.
Like, the only esports community I'm familiar with is the Smash Bros. One.
Yeah.
Because there was a huge documentary about it.
Yeah, the most real fighting game of all time. Like, that should be on TNT or wherever they're... TBS at like midnight on a Friday when they're playing it. Yeah, they should play that instead of Street Fighter. Fuck Street Fighter. That's a real fighting game. Super Smash Brothers Melee. It doesn't get better than that.
I think Nintendo hates that scene too.
Oh, Nintendo is just shamed.
There was a huge controversy because they were doing a fundraising and Smash Bros was on there, and whichever one would get like a main platform for the tournament. Mm-hmm. But then Nintendo sent a DMCA to Smash Bros even though they won. For Smash Bros even though they won. And it was just terrible PR. Oh. And they got so much backlash, they just retracted their DMCA.
What the fuck, Nintendo? Damn. Yeah, look, to be fair, it's the Melee scene, the tournament scene for Melee, so of course Nintendo would be ashamed as well as everyone else, Nintendo is just the brave one that's willing to say the thing that not everyone else wants to say, It's like when someone yells the N-word out in public,
Like, the donations were for a charity.
Yeah. Wow, Nintendo. Fuck. But esports, I'm like, whatever. I don't really care. I'm not really interested in it at all. But, people now watching, like, Let's Plays and whatever, like, people watching other people play video games is kind of standard. Let's be more normal at this point, Not everybody can afford these video games and stuff, so we gotta watch other people play video games. But one thing that I heard about the esports thing is that, there's this character in Street Fighter called Rainbow Mika, and like there's a scene where she slaps her ass and the camera zooms in on her ass and whatever for her special move. And I heard they took that out because they wanted to appeal to the esports crowd because they could not broadcast this type of inappropriate content for the world or something. That's what I've heard. So that's why they took that out, and I'm like, what the fuck? Put that shit back in.
This March, the E-League Street Fighter V Invitational comes to TBS.
Let's go!
The world's greatest fighting game and its legendary characters take center stage in Atlanta. Bring it on! The E-League Street Fighter V Invitational.
Nolan left the call.
With me droning on, I think we'd all leave the call, but Bedhead Bernie, you haven't talked much. What the hell do you have going on, What are you up to?
I'm just scrolling through social media. Well, I haven't had much to contribute.
Yeah, because it's like, I always feel weird when I bring over a new guest and they don't say anything, so it's like, Bedhead, we need, what do you do with your life? What are you planning on doing with your YouTube channel?
I just want to like produce these videos and put them out there, but like the ad boycott is slowly making things more difficult.
I'm not knowledgeable on that at all, so I'm just, it's like finding out bad news and you just don't want to hear it, so I'm just gonna block that out of my memory right now.
Well, you'll probably be fine because you have a good like stable Patreon.
Oh, yeah, still that's not enough to live off of.
Yeah.
Let's not think about these things. Hey, yeah. So what other videos are you making?
Outside of the Steven Universe video, there's a couple ones in the backlog. Like there's one about the Lorax and how much that one changed over the development.
How so?
They had a bunch of designs for the one slur, different ideas. Like I'll find a page with all the different variations from one of the concept.
Yeah, you can save that for the video so people can actually watch that, since links below to your thingy. But
right.
Yeah, because it's Illumination, so they fucked up. Like recently, I did that video on Illumination's Hop, their second film, and a lot of the comments are just very hostile towards Illumination. They all say that they're just like a corporate sleaze bag of a corporation that just does things based on like focus groups and crap like that, and they just don't give a shit. They're on the level of Blue Sky,
It's hard to like blame people for thinking that because they made the Lorax film. They have a scene in the "How bad can I be" sequence. They show the one slur throwing the Thneed on the Lorax and then taking a picture of him, and they put that on a billboard in the movie. So saying it's Lorax approved. And then like outside of the movie, they make an actual commercial using the Lorax character and have a Lorax approved trophy.
Yeah, a car. Like they had this one
that doesn't
car.
actually exist for this car.
Yeah, they made up an award that doesn't exist for this one car, and to promote the movie, and also this one car that they say is environmentally safe in this movie about environmentalism, and it's not really all that safe at all. And they're just like, here, fuck it, I don't care.
When you're adapting the Lorax, you have to be pretty careful to not basically fall into the same holes that the Lorax warned about. And then like they just didn't care, and they just went over them. They just like plowed through them. And basically heavily marketed it with no shame, which I wonder how Dr. Seuss's wife felt about it, because they wanted to do the Lorax film. They're like, this was Dr. Seuss's favorite.
Oh, like, maybe she asked them like, hey guys, what's it like to not have a soul?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you how little you guys sold out for and what it feels like to have no soul and a black heart. Oh, and when will Ellen be guesting on your very gay show?
Does it make you feel good that you don't have a ghost in the shell? Illumination ain't that bad. Or maybe they are, I don't really care. I mean, Sing was good. Secret Life of Pets was okay. That's all I know them for.
Did you see the new character in Despicable Me? I think
Gru has a brother?
Yeah, Drew.
Drew, yeah, and it's like, did they turn this into Jack and Jill, Adam Sandler's movie now? Gru from Despicable Me has a brother?
Like, he's rich and everything, but I wonder what they're gonna do with him, how they're gonna like discard him from the canon.
Look, no one cares about the canon of Despicable Me. They don't care. No one cares. And also what pisses me off about the trailer is like the first trailer that shows off Trey Parker's character, this 80s guy, the villain in the next movie. Like, I feel like that trailer pretty much gives out, like, the first 20 minutes of the movie or something? Like, they just... I hate how these trailers are just giving out, like, major sections of these movies like this, and also the upcoming Mummy movie with Tom Cruise, where they give off the entire airplane sequence. It's like, just like, there's no mystery to any movies anymore. They just give it all away.
That's why it's more admirable when you have stuff like the Cloverfield Lane, that whole debacle.
It's more admirable when it was Cloverfield and not the second movie, Cloverfield Lane, which has nothing to do with Cloverfield. They just slapped that name on, and then I just came into that fucking movie, and it's just nothing to do with Cloverfield.
Oh, I meant like how they announced it basically just months before it came out instead of hyping it up.
Where the fuck is Nolan? Is he?
Yeah, what's up?
Where's Nolan?
Probably his internet died.
Well, it's over.
What did Skype just hung me up, and then I couldn't get back in the call, so I figured I'd restart. I don't even remember where I left off, so we should probably just...
Yeah, we're going into questions. But, all right, Nolan's back because he glitched out. But before we continue with questions, I forgot. Grayson Voorhees a YouTuber says, "Hi Pan, I'm currently recovering from stomach surgery. Your videos are helping me through especially the podcast. Could you give me a shout out on the next podcast? Sincerely, Grayson Voorhees."
Hope you feel better soon, bucko.
Yeah,
buddy.
Good luck.
We care about you.
Mario Ginger Gaming says, "Question, what's your favorite Looney Tunes short or character?"
Grilled cheese.
I'm gonna kill you. We're not bringing back grilled cheese ever again. No, from the Looney Tunes show.
Grilled cheese, if you please.
No, because there was this one skit on the Looney Tunes show where it was just Elmer Fudd and he's talking about grilled cheese in like this oddly sexual way, and it's just
I work so very hard.
I don't understand what that was or why it was made.
Grilled cheese sandwich. The butter will start melting when I light the flame. 'Cause the butter and the cheese are gonna play a little game. It's called melting on the bread.
Imagine watching that with your dad.
Did you?
Yeah. I was like, "Hey Dad, I'm gonna watch this new Looney Tunes," and he said, "Okay, I'll join you." And we watched it, and that part came on and I died inside.
Yeah, it truly
That was nowhere near as awkward as the time I was watching that episode of Adventure Time with the spiders, and then the Spider Woman gave birth.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother was in the other room on the computer, and I just awkwardly looked around the room as she was screaming in agony.
Oh.
And I never felt so embarrassed.
Oh man.
In that moment.
Yeah, but my favorite Looney Tunes, well, my characters in shorts were for Ralph Wolf and Sam Sheepdog. Do you know that one Wile E. Coyote character that kind of looks like Wile E. Coyote except he has a red nose? Because in these shorts, basically this sheepdog has to guard these sheep, and Ralph Wolf has to like kidnap them. But like it always ends with Ralph Wolf just getting hurt or something bad happening to him or whatever, just like the Wile E. Coyote. But at the end of each episode in the beginning, they always check into this thing where those job things, where you check in for a shift and stuff. And together, these two guys who fight with each other all the time, they both check in at the same time and said, "See you tomorrow, Ralph. See you tomorrow, Sam." Like, they don't give a shit about each other and hating each other. They're just doing their job. I just love that. But anyone else got a favorite Looney Tunes thing?
I really like Tiny Toons.
Tiny, that don't count. According to John K., who hates that show.
John K. hates anything and everything if it's not Hanna-Barbera or his
John K's a shitty animator. Who cares what he thinks?
If John K. hates everything, he hates nothing.
No, I legitimately love how at one point he like did a thing where he's like, "Oh, cartoons nowadays on Cartoon Network look exactly the same. They all look like they're from the same show. Unlike the shows that I used to watch, like Yogi Bear, Flintstones, Scooby-Doo."
John K.
I was on board until he compared to Hanna-Barbera shit, and I was just thinking, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
John K., get out of here.
Full-blown nostalgia there.
Yeah. And John K. used to have a blog where he shit-talk all these newer cartoons, and then he stopped when he realized, shit, I'm not getting work from this. So he kind of stayed silent, and now he occasionally does like a freelance work for Miley Cyrus or whatever,
Yeah, and it all looks like shit.
Oh, John K., up yours. Well, not up yours. What if we want you on the podcast? So not up yours. No, we respect you. We respect your one successful cartoon and anything else you probably made. Any other Looney Tunes things?
Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie.
I like the Bugs Bunny and Angry Video Game Nerd.
Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout, more like Bugs Bunny birthday blowjob.
I actually like that NES game. I had it on the kid.
Oh, God.
Those Angry Video Game Nerd episodes are the pinnacle of his craft, honestly. Those are my favorite. I showed them to my dad and some of my uncles, and we all could not stop laughing.
What's a vagina?
What's up, vagina? Fuck. Oh, just shut up.
Yeah, like that, and also the Spider-Man one was my favorite Angry Video Game Nerd.
This game can't be bad. It's Spider-Man.
Holy shit, it's Spider-Man. Will you help me play with this game? I'll help you play this game. What I always loved about Angry Video Game Nerd is he would always time his video reviews for an upcoming movie. Like when Spider-Man 3 was coming out, he'd do Spider-Man games. Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer was coming out, he did a Silver Surfer game. Always loved that.
He did Power Rangers for Power Rangers.
Oh yeah.
You guys heard of the Inspector Gadget Mike Matay video?
Oh, brown bricks.
If you click the button on cinemassacre.com, why was that taken down again?
Mike Matay was ashamed.
Oh.
The Minecraft one, like he would DMCA every single re-upload of it, and it was lost for.
Oh, that's sad. Cause yeah, we'll link it below, but it was just him like talking with like a crappy, crudely drawn Inspector Gadget overlaid on this live action footage of him in terrible lighting, and the joke is like he's playing Minecraft and he's playing with its brown bricks.
Oh, Minecraft. I cannot wait to play Minecraft. Do you know what my favorite thing to do is in Minecraft? I love building bricks with Minecraft. Building bricks with Minecraft is the best thing and the most amount of fun you can have while playing an app. I understand why all the kids are playing this game these days. It's because they like to build brown bricks with Minecraft. I also like to build brown bricks with Minecraft.
He said that like in a comment, and he was trying to defend it. He said that he was mocking Annoying Orange type shows, and the jokes were supposed to be bad.
You know, doing something ironically is still doing it, you know? Like, if you have to tell someone it's ironic, you probably failed at it, you know?
It's bad satire.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, but that's a YouTuber. We can't talk about that.
Yep.
Look, at least Mike Matay has a 10-inch penis, so, you know, at least he has that going for him, you know? He can't feel all bad.
Didn't you get blocked because you got sick of him mentioning it?
I told him, shut the fuck up about your huge cock already, and he blocked me. But I'm unblocked. I'm still following the Cinemassacre Tumblr, where they continue to blog about his penis several times for no reason. Like, there's, like...
Mike Matay, can you stop that nonsense?
It shouldn't be the Cinemassacre Tumblr. It should just be Mike Matay bragging about his dick. Okay, we get it. Not ever. So, like, you know what? It's like, we get it. You're proud of yourself. Fuck you, Mike Matay. Oh, no, don't fuck you.
James is too busy raising his daughter to, like, monitor the Cinemassacre Tumblr.
There's no rules on the Cinemassacre Tumblr. Life went to hell there.
It is a hellscape.
Yeah, Mike Matay rules the Tumblr, and we must take it back.
Guys, let's move on.
No. We gotta take Mike Matay down a peg. Can't let him do this. But any other
we're gonna take Mike Matay down a Mike Mapeg.
We're gonna take him down from a peg of playing Bugs Bunny and Angry Video Game Nerd.
Question, Pan. What does it feel like to focus on so much on a 10-inch dick?
Shut up!
You bring it up a lot.
Shut up!
So what's got you so obsessed?
I don't have a problem. Hey, favorite Looney Tunes, Martian Queen from Duck Dodgers, because she is...
That's a good one.
Fine, and she hasn't been in anything else. Like, they completely they just discontinued her character. She hasn't done anything else. Like, there's no other, you know, incarnations of Looney Tunes that have her in it, and I want more of Martian Queen, as well as a lot of other people.
How often do they use the Martian?
Marvin the Martian, you know, he's recognizable, you know? People know Marvin.
How often do they use him right now, though?
I think he's on some Nike shoes.
But I mean, like, in their cartoons.
There's no Looney Tunes cartoons except for Wabbit, except nobody saw it, you know? It's on Boomerang, just as filler. But, like...
That sucks. I know a couple of the character designers. I almost got to do prop design for that show, but I was in LA at the time, and I didn't have my Cintiq.
Oh.
But
Nike.
It would have been cool to work on something that was, you know, Bugs Bunny oriented.
Yeah.
But I do know the people that worked on it, and they put their, you know, they really worked hard on that. So it kind of sucks that I did even get a chance on...
It aired for like a week on Cartoon Network, and they just dumped it on Boomerang.
Cartoon Network does not give a shit about its licensed shows anymore.
Yeah, like their third-party
Sonic
shows.
Boom, Wabbit. What else do they have?
Justice League Action.
Yeah, anything that's Warner Bros. Or DC or a licensed property, they don't give a shit.
No, because like then if they air that, they have to split the revenue. But they're better off just playing something cheap like Teen Titans Go, which is a WB show, but it's so cheap yet it's so successful that they're like, okay, we'll keep this around and play it 24 hours a day nonstop till the end of time.
I guess at least they have the excuse of being the poorest.
WB, please bring back Martian Queen in some form, please. Come on.
Going back to Sonic Boom real quick, I really hate how they moved it to Boomerang because now they only get like 100,000 views.
Oh, but
which is the most abysmal thing I could think of.
Because there's some of these cartoons, like the ones they don't really care about. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes in America, they don't care about it, but in other countries, it does better in other countries, and that's why they make them in general.
Yes, Sonic Boom is doing really well overseas.
Yeah, but not here. We don't. Cartoon Network America don't care. Assholes.
Yeah.
Fuckers. Julian Janke says, question, Pan, can you accept my PSN friend request? I sent it to you like 4 years ago. No. Honestly? Okay, on PlayStation Network, like, I gave out my PSN, but I rarely ever play online, and when I do play online, I don't really, like, play with friends or anybody. I just hit quick match with any rando off online. And really, the only reason I ever accepted friend requests is because I was secretly hoping they would just buy me stuff, and that's it. So yeah, I guess you can be glad I never essentially used you, you know?
That question is so funny.
It's like,
Pan, can you please accept my friend request? It's been 4 years.
Please, Pan.
Oh my god.
I mean, sometimes I...
Do you think that person goes and checks every day to see if you've accepted it?
I hope so. You know, they're just waiting, like, you know, this will be the one. This will be the day it happens. And no, nothing's there. It's a sad day.
Accept them. They might turn into the Ricardo Lopez, the Bjork song.
Oh my god, no. The guy who sent a bomb to Bjork, the music artist, and videotaped himself killing himself.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this was this crazy guy who had a box full of anthrax, I believe, or a bomb in some mail, and he mailed it to Bjork. But the police intercepted it before, she opened it.
Like, the interesting thing was that all the tapes were like, he recorded himself. I think over 12 hours of footage, and then there was a huge effort to recover all of them in the lost media community.
Oh shit! How'd they find it?
I think they were circulating, and then someone just purchased it off one of those unlicensed sellers.
Ooh, so some shady person somewhere was just selling it, and they just like gave it out. That's pretty interesting. But speaking of lost media, like there are some Flash games that I've been looking for. Because recently with Invader Zim, I was looking for. It was one of the only Flash games of Invader Zim on the website. It was where you're piloting this little robot and you're inside Dib's body, kind of like the episode, and you have to fight Invader Zim, who's in your brain, trying to erase your memory. And like, I can't find it anywhere. And what's weird is I remember I was playing that game like a month or two ago for the Let's Play channel, but I never uploaded it since it was a crappy Let's Play, even by my standards. And now it's lost. I don't know where it went. It's not on the official website, and I can't find it. So if anyone can find me this Flash game of Invader Zim, please help. Oh, and also the Toonami Trapped in Hyperspace, that's gone. Kids Next Door, Operation Best, this top-down 3D-ish game, that's gone. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Big Fat Awesome House Party. It's all missing, and no one knows where they are. But yeah. So yeah, Julian Jenkins, no, I will not accept your friend request. I won't accept anyone's friend request. I don't care, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know you people.
This guy won't even follow me on Twitter.
Oh, I barely use Twitter, so I'm sorry.
And we're friends.
I'm sorry, I forget to follow people on Twitter, you know? I'm just like, I barely use Twitter.
I'm giving you case for your merit. I'm meriting your case, whatever. I'm giving you evidence. See, he won't even add his friends on these things.
Y'all ain't shit, and neither are our fans. Yeah, it's like, Izzy, Nolan, like if you're all hanging off a cliff and also some random fans were also hanging off a cliff, and I'm like, shit, I gotta save one of these guys. Honestly, I would be very indecisive because it's like, shit, I could save Nolan or I could save this fan who could.
I'm your oldest friend.
I don't know you. Well, I do, but
however, think about it this way.
Okay, look, I know I don't have that many friends, but. Shit, you're right. Fuck.
That fan could be watching his videos and it adds to his money.
Yeah, that fan could like send me stuff for all we know, you know? Come on.
I could donate to your Patreon, thank you.
You do? Oh, that's so nice.
Fuck you. No. Unsubscribe.
Oh man.
Piece of shit.
Damn.
You don't even use your Patreon anyway, fucko.
Shut up. That's rainy day funds. I gotta save them.
If you just kill all of them, no one will feel left out.
No, everyone's fucked. Oh man. But yeah, so no, I'm not accepting anyone's friend request. Alex DeFeely says, question, Pan, would you mind if I include you all as an Easter egg, including the Vasquez twins for my comic? Also, huge fan. I listen to the podcast every night before I go to bed while I'm writing. Go ahead. Yeah, put Easter eggs of us in there, whatever. People can do that. Go ahead. Hang on. All right, I guess the final question. Thor 2 question. When you were younger, did you have any misconceptions about what a show or movie was called? When I was a kid, I used to think Men in Black was called Men and Black. And whenever I was reminded of that, I always thought, that's kind of racist. So any misconceptions? I used to think Fairly Odd Parents was Fairy Godparents. Fairy Godparents, not Fairly.
No, I did the Rugrats thing and accidentally mispronounced stuff. Like, for example, when I say God damn it, I normally say got damn it, like got milk.
Well, that's something people say, got dang. God dang it, Bobby. Or goth damn it, you know.
It's just like the Mandela effect.
Yeah. Oh, like oh my goth, that could be a good substitute because some cartoons don't say oh my god, they say oh my gosh. But I would go with oh my goth.
Okay, unrelated, but I just found this out. So apparently they're making those Funko Pops of Gravity Falls characters. And holy shit, how do you fuck up Bill Cipher?
Let's take a look.
What?
Bill Cipher's a fucking triangle. It's a Dorito, and why is it round?
Oh my! Well, he's a rounded triangle, so it's softer. You don't want to.
He should be fucking flat.
That wouldn't be as exciting, and it wouldn't hold up. And it's more softer. You don't want to stab anybody with this.
Wouldn't be exciting. It's a goddamn pump factory.
Could you imagine if someone got fucking stabbed with a Phil Cipher toy, like a sharp ass triangle, and gets fucking stabbed? Because we're looking at these pop figures of Gravity Falls that are coming out, and I really want this Phil Cipher Galaxy one. I want this.
Yeah, it's cute, but just first of all, exciting. It's a pop figure. They're soulless eye, crappy designed things. Like, there's nothing exciting about a pop figure.
In a few years, these will be done, but for now, let's just enjoy them. We got.
Remember how Stan got wrapped in that one episode? I want a figure of that.
All right, let's.
Remember when Mabel beat the shit out of Dipper? That was a good one.
Oh my God. Help! Bedhead, Bernie, help!
I don't know.
Help me.
Because I like calling Gravity Falls, Grab My Balls.
Nope. Fuck it.
None.
Done.
This is it. Bedhead Bernie, I just want to say thanks for coming on, even though you talk for like 10 seconds, and you're probably like going to be the most forgettable podcast member we've had on here.
Holy shit, man.
I don't know anything anymore. Look, people want the hard truth, and that's what I'm saying. Bedhead Bernie.
Man, you're a fucking asshole.
Bedhead Bernie, if I knew you in real life, I would kick your ass.
Don't do it.
I would protect Bernie.
That's YouTube drama.
You were a
Bernie is my friend, and I love him, and I will fight you, man.
I mean, at least in the end, you were a better contributor than Brutal Basis, who didn't show up. So if you want to contribute to Brutal Basis's Twitter thing or Kickstarter
his
thing, his pledge
fucker.
of allegiance. No, you know what? If Brutal Basis was giving the Pledge of Allegiance, I would refuse to stand. Like, fuck this shit.
Okay, so I guess Pan's a fucking asshole now. Who are you people?
I'm done with this shit. Yeah, who are you, huh?
I'm Izzy.
I was gonna say something.
I'm Nolan, and I feel attacked.
Yeah.
Who's this other person? This third person we've never met.
I'm Bernie.
Yeah, and Bernie.
Bernie's a good friend of mine. I've known him for like a couple years now, a year or two.
And and over here in the next corner is Brutal Basis. But this guy who agreed to be on this day, the guy who begged to be on the podcast, didn't show up. So what the fuck?
Can you please, for the love of God, draw whatever you see him as and add him to the lineup?
I see him as nothing because this motherfucker ain't here.
No, have the brutal bassist be a slot, but there's nothing there.
Nothing. He gets a fucking spot, an empty spot. You know, it's just like an empty chair for dinner. Like, you know, you invite someone over and they don't come over and you just have an empty chair and constantly reminding you that shit, this person just like abandoned you and did something else for their time. So you're just stuck at home.
So bad.
Like you open all these chips, you put the chips in the bowl, and you're just expecting this person to come over, and you have these chips in the bowl, and you're trying not to eat them all because you know they're coming, but apparently they're not coming. So you're just like, fuck, I guess I'll eat all these chips on my own. So fuck everything. Fucking high school.
Diabetes, and you die because you forget to take your insulin.
Goddamn high school sucked. Holy shit. Fucking assholes. Okay, but yeah, so yeah, I'm Pan Pizza. Who are... Fuck, how do we end this? We already introduced ourselves. Fuck, I'm Pan Pizza. That's Nolan. Izzy.
You could take out that. Just fuck Pan Pizza.
Fuck Pan Pizza. Please, somebody do fuck me, because I'm desperate. I don't care anymore. Like, I will fuck anybody that just comes to my house and just, you know, like, if you see me in Comic-Con, because I'm going to Comic-Con, like, I'm wearing a Pan Pizza.
Pan, you have that Patreon money.
It's a rainy day fund. We're saving it.
I'm trying to help you here. You could go the Chris Chan route.
Pay for a hooker?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's getting the hookers kind of seems like a hard thing to do, and they're experienced, so it's like, I don't know. I don't think I'm good enough for them.
I think they're paid to say you're great.
I mean, there has to be someone that's more desperate than me that would bone me and is of legal age, about has to be like 24, 25, you know, willing to is an alternative girl, you know. Who will be tsundere for me?
I love that. I'm so desperate. I'll take anything as long as they're an alternative girl. Like you're not that desperate. Fuck. You still have quote unquote standards.
Okay, fine. I'll take a rich preppy girl. You know, someone who would say, "Oh my gosh," unironically. Even though I say that unironically, but you know. But yeah, it's the end of the podcast. Play us out, Emily and Stephanie. Oh, wait, they're not here because you all scared them away, you assholes.
Are you really using that so you don't have to...
I'll pretend to be Emily and Stephanie and give me a song to sing and I'll do it.
I don't fucking know. Something by Blink-182.
I don't fucking know who they are.
The fuck do you not know who Blink-182 is?
We're gonna blink 182 times.
That is not how a song...
1,
no.
2, 3,
I'm done. I'm out.
4...
Fine, we're gonna sit here and watch him blink all 182 times. Go, Izzy.
7, 8.
Fuck. Go on, Nolan.
No, and then just play the music.
No, you're going. No, you keep going.
178. 179. 180.
Fine. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.
182. I did it.